Good evening, Thomas Holmes. Cshark here, talking about recursion. This is a very difficult assignment, and I'll admit that I didn't finish it. I don't know if you can tell I'm a little stuffed up. I'm a little under the weather, and I'll admit that, yeah, number 4 just totally kicked my rear. So anyway, let's go through the ones that we actually completed all the way through. First one is going to be the greatest common denominator. The rules say compute greatest common divisor using recursion. GCD mn can be defined recursively as follows: if m modulo n is 0, GCD mn is n, otherwise GCD mn is n m modulo n. Actually defined, yep, right here. If m modulo n equals 0, return n, else n comma modulo n. Basically loops back through this. This is the recursion. So this one was rather simple. So we go through and we say, all right, so we declare variables we're going to use, int number 1, int number 2, prompt the user to give it this, number 1, number 2, and we find the greatest common denominator. Let's go ahead with that. Let's go, and I think I misspelled denominator. Let's go 364 and 847. Greatest common denominator is 7. All right, awesome, that works. So, moving on that one. Next one. Reverse, okay. All right, this one says write a recursive function that displays an int value reversely on the console using the following header: void reverse display. Yeah, void reverse display int value, which we got here. And then, so there's our prototype down below. We actually build it out. It says void reverse display int value. And it says if our value is less than 10, we out the value. Else we cut this. We modulo 10. So this is going backward. This is cutting the tail end of it off, and then we go back through it. And then so we go back and we say, all right, display. So let's go ahead and run this thing. So let's go 37,815. So 51,803, which is correct. So 51873. So that all checks. Now the next one, the conversion from decimal to hex was a little tricky because I really didn't. I tried. Well, here let's close this out. Go over to hex. Okay. So recursive programming decimal to hex, write a recursive method that converts a decimal number into a hex number as a string. The method header is string decimal to hex. I mistyped this. I said hex to dec. I need to clean that, but I'm running out of time here. So if I ever come back and refactor this, I'll make. But in the meantime, anyway, string hex to dec, and let's see here. our test program prompts user enter a decimal number and prompt its hex equivalent. So, all right, so we got the prototype there. And then we create an empty string that's going to hold our modified string value. So we go down here and we build out the function. And we say string hex detect, take the value. If value is 0, this is our terminate. And this is where I really got stuck. Right here, I had to, I kept going into my switch statements and saying, all right, take the value, temp, in here, your result, like I do C out, and then I feed the recursion again. I kept doing that, and well, one, the number was coming backward, and two, when I got to my final value, it would crash out because my final value would be here, and I'd say, hey, once you get to the last one, just C out, or sorry, return instead of, yeah, I'd say these were all returns. These were, well, sorry, these were C outs, and then my final one said if less than 10, just C out the value, but I didn't it didn't really terminate it, so it crashed. Anyway, the long and short of it is that I had to move it from here, from inside here to outside here, so it had to be fed first. And this is what's still hard for me, is that where do you put the recursion? Where does the recursion have to happen? Do you put before or after the information gets modified, and how do you output the values? Is this one, things were in my old version, things were being put in reverse. I'm like, that's not working, plus my program's crashing, what's going on? And I guess I was going a little insane because I just kept trying the same thing over and over and over, and it's not until I moved things around that it actually worked. So anyway, so feed it, take the temp, and then basically what I'm doing here is I'm putting my results, and I'm adding it. I'm appending the digits, these values, to the end of my string. And then once everything's done, finally pops the result. It says return results. So let's go ahead and run this. Let's convert. All right, give me an integer. We'll convert to X. Let's go 7,482. It is 1D3A. I want to make sure that's right. Let's go ahead and pull up a calculator. All right, so my decimal number was 7482, so 7482. 1D3A right here at the top. Perfect. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the Queen's recursion. And I'll admit that, just being honest, I wrote it a couple of times and I wasn't getting anywhere. And I tried piecing things together from other places online. Being honest, I was trying to get some headway, and it doesn't work. And so I tried. I tried. This is my work in RP. This is part of my. Sorry. This is parts. These are things that I've gathered from the internet and then modified and then tried to work into my own thing. And because I'm still having issues with recursion and trying to understand it through all this different reading online, and it doesn't work. So I'm not. I'll turn it in, but I don't expect a grade on it, because it doesn't work. Just outright, it doesn't work. I didn't even put in comments because there's so much wrong with it. Anyway, so I created my is safe catch because I wanted to go through and catch it, and there's issues with that already, and I'll discuss that here in a second. And then void solution, basically trying to return a solution. So I built my board using my size, my declared size of 8. and then I pass my boards, oh yeah, that's not even right. Yeah. Okay. Let's break this down piece by piece on what's wrong with this. All right. First off, this is not a 2D board. Okay, and make it a 2D 1D board. And then, yeah, I'm not even going to turn this in at all because there's just way too much wrong with it. It's not a 2D board. This year my bool is safe in board and so I passed my board. I passed the size, and so I'm saying, hey, as long as my index is smaller than size, if board H equals board I, yeah. Basically, I'm trying to check columns, I'm trying to check diagonals, and that doesn't work because one, this is array out of index. This I is out of index. This is 8. And our board only goes 0 through 7, so that's array out of index. Anyway, so forget the check there. Void solution. This was where I was supposed to go into my recursion. So there's my board once again. 1D. Int size, int count equals 0. Like I got stuck on this because I was trying to advance through it. So if count equals size, so basically if I get up to 8, no, it's not even worth going through because it's broken. It's so broken, and it's not my work. Just being honest about it. So I'm not going to turn that in. Anyway, so yeah, I'm still having issues with recursion, especially the 8 queens. My mind is mush from Dr. Keith's class. I'm just going to take the minus, I guess it's minus 25 off of that, because it doesn't work. All right. Anyway, so I got 3 out of 4 done, and the fourth isn't even right, not even in the slightest. So, thanks for watching. I hope I feel better. I think I got. I'm pretty confident with objects next class, so I think I can redeem myself. This one I'm just going to have to give up on. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you in class.